In 1879, a 16-year-old boy left his father's farm bound for Detroit. At a time when the only means of transportation were trains or horse carriages, and the first automobiles were mostly seen as racing machines for the rich, this boy would later open a car company that would change the course of the automobile industry to what we know today. 35 years later, after his arrival in Detroit, half of all the cars on Earth were carrying his name. And that boy, Henry Ford, would become one of the wealthiest men in American history. This is that story. Henry Ford was born on his father's farm on the 30th of July, 1863, in what is now Dearborn, Michigan. His father, William Ford, owned a farm where everyone in the family lived and worked. And being the oldest son of 6 children, Henry was expected to take over the family's business. However, he was nothing like his father and was never interested in his business. At the time, farming was labor-intensive, slow, and rigorous. While Henry did his best to help out on the farm, he hated the sheer idea of it. "I never had any particular love for the farm. It was the mother on the farm I loved." Henry Ford. Like most kids his age, Henry didn't like going to school and never made it past the 8th grade. He preferred to learn things on his own terms, and from a young age, he became very interested in mechanics. This curiosity for machines led him to study every piece of machinery he came across. At the age of 12, his father gifted him a pocket watch, and after playing around with its movements, he learned how to take it apart and put it back together in a matter of minutes, as well as the watches of his friends and relatives. He later gained a reputation as a watch repairman and began fixing watches for people in the neighborhood. When Henry turned